Hi, I warmly welcome. This is Mariusz Studiopotamus here. Listen, first I would like to thank all our customers who made purchases during the season. First of all, congratulations on the excellent results. Maybe not everyone is satisfied with the results. Maybe not everything went as planned, as it happens in sports. But I think that those who started this season, those who finished this season, were successful anyway. It was not easy because, as we know, in some branches there were situations that it was simply not clear when exactly the flights would start due to the coronavirus. But there is nothing to worry about and you need to continue. The young season is about to begin. Some of our customers have previously purchased products for young pigeons. But briefly also a reminder why use our supplementation products for breeding young pigeons at all. I always say that the most important thing is to have the right genetic material, to optimize training properly and, above all, to conduct feeding. When it comes to supplementation, it is an addition just like in competitive sports. A little bit now about vitamin C. We have said a lot about vitamin C earlier in the films and products during our visits to the farms we cooperate with, because the most important thing is that it has an effect. That is why we do not rely only on our knowledge of what we have created, but more on the effects that breeding achieves. As for vitamin C, as we know in the organisms of animals, which synthesize L-ascorbic acid for their own needs. This vitamin is made of D-glucose and thanks to its oxy-reducing properties, vitamin C protects animals against many harmful factors. The level of vitamin C in the body depends a lot on its absorption from the gastrointestinal tract, as well as on its synthesis by the tissues and bacterial flora of the intestines. Birds, in particular, have the ability to synthesize this vitamin from glucose by their bodies, which improves their health condition. Vitamin C synthesis differs between bird species and depends on their nutritional requirements, as well as the functional state of the liver and kidneys. Also, in the case of harmful influence of environmental factors, the degree of this process may change. Therefore, it is advisable to administer vitamin C mainly as a prophylaxis. Therefore, this vitamin C is recommended for continuous breeding throughout the year. Ascorbic acid is a water-soluble vitamin, so it is easily excreted from the body with feces or urine. And in order to make up for the loss of this vitamin, it is necessary to supply it with food every day, especially in such unfavorable environmental conditions as we have right now: high temperatures, excessive density and transport of animals, as well as in states of various colds and stress. Vitamin C plays a very large and important role in the quality of eggshells. This is due to the fact that ascorbic acid affects the process of collagen formation, which is the matrix on which calcium is deposited. It is also essential in the conversion of vitamin D3 into its active form, which influences the mineralization process. It also influences a higher fertilization and hatching rate of eggs from birds fed with fodder with the addition of vitamin C. This is because it is also used to produce semen and also to keep it in good quality. It also influences sperm motility and prevents their agglutination. Therefore, a deficiency of this vitamin is associated with a deterioration in fertilization results. One of such biological functions of ascorbic acid is the biosynthesis of the aforementioned collagen, which participates in the bonding of cells. It is part of the connective tissue of the skin, bones and tendons. Vitamin C also ensures the proper course of collagen production. And at this point vitamin C deficiency leads to connective tissue dystrophy. Less collagen fibers and hyaluronic acid protein connections by fibroblasts are produced. As a result, blood vessels, organs and membranes containing connective tissue become less flexible and more fragile and prone to the formation of various types of inflammation. The administration of ascorbic acid has a very positive effect on animals that are particularly exposed to stress. The role of vitamin C as a stress-relieving factor is its participation in the synthesis of adrenaline and norepinephrine and the protection of adrenaline against oxidation. The concentration of vitamin C in the pituitary gland and adrenal cortex is several times higher compared to other organs and drops significantly during severe stress. The high temperature, which I mentioned earlier, is also a strong stress factor for birds, exceeding the optimal value of up to 20 degrees. And now during the racing season and beyond, vitamin C greatly strengthens the immune system of birds. Then we have a strong and healthy our young herd. It is essential for the formation of collagen, which is the main component of tendons that are still in the development stage in young ones. At this point, it will give us a very strong movement apparatus and an adult pigeon as well. When it comes to vitamin C, it reduces the stress level during vaccinations, or the first contact with the basket or the cabin. This is very important when it comes to a flock of young pigeons. Now we have a situation where it is quite warm, and at this point vitamin C also reduces the adverse effects of high temperatures on the organism of young birds. At the moment when practically this training period is over, but we had this training period before, vitamin C helps and reduces inflammation in the muscles after hard training, and the later flights as the season starts. The young recover faster, and this should be a priority at this point, we believe, for breeders.
Also regarding vitamin C, I have briefly summarized regarding biochemistry.
When it comes to matters related to the benefits for young people, we also cordially invite you to the dosage, or to refer to other videos of breeding, which we also recorded in connection with vitamin C.
Thank you.